Hi everyone. I wasn't going to do a live for the next few days because I've got a sore eye and I can't really see the monitor very well, the iPad or the phone. So this anyway, we'll carry on because I was talking to somebody on a different channel this morning about the lotus biscotti biscuits that I keep around from when my medications make me feel sick and nauseous. And well, let's see who else is eating them all of a sudden. Hello, Foodie Booty.
All right, so time for a little chicken soup. I'm just using.
I make chicken soup. I make casserole. I make chicken stew. Never would I have all that in there. That is nasty. It's yucky. Boil up the chicken, then take it out of the water. You've got your stock water. Cut up the breasts. Take the meat off the legs, the meat off the wings. Then put it back. Put on the veg. You can cook them with chicken as well. Then when you take the chicken bits that you've cut off and taken apart from the chicken carcass, put them back in. Oh, what cloves? Holy mother of goodness! And full onions, like chop, 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 chop them up. Use the nunchucks. I don't care. You chop up the vegetables. Anyway, put the chicken back into the stock. Smaller vegetables. I would have added carrots and parsnips and all kinds of winter, autumn, winter vegetables, potatoes and everything. Then I would have got the blender, which I know you have one because you have a cup that you use for drinking your 7 Up and your water and your whatevers. So I know you have a blender from where I don't know, but blend up all of that I've said to use and fantastic chicken soup. Oh, actually, if you just before you take it off the boil, after it's all cooked, um, add some chili flakes, a little pinch of chili flakes, and it's fabulous. Makes all the difference. Vegetable style, just vegetable soup. Don't add the chicken. Put the flakes in. Whisk it all up in your blender. Give it a good whiz. Most beautiful soup ever. Anyway, let's go on. We need to
Whatever
see
I
these
have in my
biscuits.
kitchen right now: red onion, whole bulb of garlic, huge bay leaves, a whole chicken, some water and salt, and I'm gonna let that
I can't
simmer
believe
for about
she
3 to
never
4
crushed up
hours until it comes to a
the
boil.
garlic. Oh
A
my
little bit of
god!
dried lemon here.
Actually, before just before we get onto this, okay, when you're starting your soup, you you squash your garlic cloves, then chop them up, put them into a pan with a little bit of oil, chop up your onions really tiny, put them into the little bit of oil. Celery, if you want to put celery in, I'd put it in there then too. Then you sweat off the onion. You don't burn them. Do not burn them. You just soften them up, the onions and the garlic and everything else. So that add extra um flavor where you're not getting any flavor out, leaving those big, huge vegetables in the water. I don't know. I don't know why you would ever do that. However, this doesn't look too bad. Would I eat it? Not sure.
Hello, Beezers! Did you know you can now request a personalized
Yes,
video
we all
birthday
knew.
cameo that you can keep forever and ever?
No, we don't
Join us
want
for
it.
great birthday and special occasion gifts. Check the link in the description and get your cameo today. Can't wait to hear from you.
I can't wait to hear from you.
Hello!
Hello.
This is just kind of a messy look on today.
Oh, there's my
I'm gonna
biscuits.
eat my dessert first because I don't like warm yogurt and my soup has to cool off. But I made a homemade soup today. Just I was in the mood for that because we've been kind of feeling under the weather. So
So, why are you
I'm gonna
eating the
eat.
biscuits then? They're
This
foodles?
is mango yogurt. It's so good.
Foodle, foodle, foodle,
Just some
foodles.
lotus biscuit chicken with onions.
Ah.
They're missing out.
Yeah, my
No, baby.
biscuits. My
No,
biscuits.
no, baby girl.
She doesn't want your food.
You don't even want this. Trust me. They're like gingerbread.
Oh, you never
So I
had
just
them
like to put
before
crunch
then.
in my yogurt a little bit. 2 cookies. crushed inside,
Hmm.
like that.
Right.
So I will say Bismillah
Oh, bismillah.
and stick in.
Why are you eating it?
You guys. Another level. Baby girl, you had your butchers.
She's not interested in what you're doing, Foodie. She's cleaning herself.
These are so good to dip in tea.
They're ginger biscuits, and that's why they're good for your stomach when you feel sick. And that's why I have them in the house.
So
Which,
you've been feeling like
what? I'll turn you up a bit.
eating something homemade today. Lemon iced tea.
I'm glad you enjoyed the biscuits that I gave advice on this morning. They are good biscuits, I have to say.
Nothing wrong with differences. Imagine if we were all the same, how boring it would be. I have some vegetable crackers. My favorite crackers growing up were called vegetable. Is it vegetable thins? I don't know. And we have some kiri cheese squares.
What sort of a mishmash of a dinner is that? Soup, crackers, cheese, yogurt, Lipton tea, and ginger biscuits.
Criticizing like she's eating hunks of cream cheese.
Tell us,
never had kiri cheese?
Tell us you're trying to make a mishmash dinner out of the press without telling us that you're just trying to make a mishmash dinner out of a press. I'll just get the glare of the lamp off the screen.
Tiffany.
I'll have to see you watching you eating this soup.
Right. If you're annoyed by my cat,
no.
I don't know what to say. I mean, she lives here, you don't.
Oh.
Cheese. I'm gonna put a little bit of cheese on it.
On the cracker. With the soup. Oh man, no.
There's so much chicken in here. It's like shredded, so. So it's like my version of tomato rice soup, and there's potatoes in it. Very good. There's a huge potato I can't cut because it's
hard. You didn't boil it, so.
It'll burn me, I know it. What are you looking at? So,
where is Salah? Where has he been the last few days?
But there's not too much broth.
No, because you put a ton of rice into it.
I kind of burn myself. Too hot. So I'm a bit low energy today because, like I said, I feel like we're coming down with something. Maybe from the AC blaring all the time. I don't know. But
do you know what you need to do? You need to put Julia into your bedroom tomorrow.
No.
Or into the back spare bedroom and open up all of those windows. Pull the curtains, open all the windows, let some fresh air in to clear out any sickness you and, well, Salah, if he was there, might have.
But yeah, I used to My grandmother and mom used to make tomato rice soup all the time growing up.
Never heard of it. Then again, I don't like tomato soup, so. But I love
Which is really
tomatoes.
good. Really good, heartwarming meal. Just potato pan. Like, comfort food.
I don't know why you brought Julia in to sit on
Like I
the
said, like,
table while you eat food she's not interested in. Do you ever leave that cat alone?
ooh, hot potato. Hot potato, pass it on. What are you looking at?
Don't know, but it's looking back. Hey, Julia. Boom, boom.
She's like, don't touch me. You're not giving me food.
Yeah, I think
Taking a
she's
while
afraid of
to
you a little
coax
bit
her
there,
down, and she's
Foodles.
back up, but a little further away. I'm sorry, you can't eat this.
She's not interested in your food, Foodles.
The chicken was cooking in garlic.
Well, why didn't you take some
What's your
chicken
favorite guy's soup?
out?
What's your
Oh, never
go-to
mind.
favorite soup? When you're sick or whatever. Julie. No, baby girl. I'm gonna go like this. Watch. Move. Move, move, move. Come on.
What
Good
have
girl.
you her sitting on?
Like, this soup reminds me of sick days. from
Why is
school.
she so high
Like,
up
so
when Foodie was
Like,
able to move the
seriously.
table? It never moved the cat. Is she a magician? Don't know. Are you a magician, Foodles?
Some of them were faked. Most of them were faked. Some not. The faked ones, the parents always know. Because everyone does it, right? Fakes being ill so they don't have to go to school. But being from my part of Canada, we had a lot of snow days, which are awesome. I used to take a school bus to school, which I hated.
I love the school bus. Great crack.
Especially since I had to take the school bus with like a bunch of like older bullies, like guys. I don't remember much about them. One was obsessed. I remember one having a cleft palate, and one being obsessed with Snow. You know the singer Snow? Informer.
Yeah.
And they were like in 8th grade, and I was like in grade 3 or 4. I don't,
The
I was
band.
younger than them.
13,
And I hated taking the
13.
bus up early because they would make fun of the way I would walk.
So a bit like
I
now.
was a chubby kid.
Also, still like today then, Poodles. Exactly the same back then as I are now. Still have a funny walk.
If that were me now, I wouldn't care at all. That's the thing, I guess, to, remember growing up is some days high school and school will end and you become an adult and you kind of think, what the heck? But actually, there is still a lot of adult
So
bullying going on. So I guess sometimes it doesn't end. You're supposed to grow out of it.
out of what? Do you know what I find
Not
myself
everyone's
doing
got
a lot when I'm watching Foodles? It's all
Good.
just the same kind of
Anyway,
blah 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 blah. So I kind of zone
we're a
out
bus driver who
after a
gets
few
straight
minutes.
out of the, Miss, what's her name from South Park? Do you want an office referral? The one, the
And
bus driver
sometimes her
everyone had to vote
topics
on
are
it.
just whatever. Do you know?
Well,
It's like I don't. Oh, I lose complete.
she would yell and scream at this
I
bully
lose
guys. 'Cause it
time
wouldn't just happen to
and
me.
brain cells. Oh. How did she take out 2 packets of cheese or 2 packets of crackers and eat all those crackers and there's still 1 packet left? And tell you, she's a
One guy
magician.
would think he's cool.
And
every
still
time he
cheese her.
walked
She's a magician.
over and over on the bus.
I want to know her tricks.
And he
No, I
really
don't
sucked.
actually. Did Salah like his soup there, Foodles?
She wants to jump up. So yeah,
Do you see what I mean? She just can't leave her alone.
and it was annoying. It actually made one of the kindergarten kids cry.
Oh, I'd say you did.
It was in French, right? So he was crying. Madame, dites-lui d'arrêter de chanter. Ferme ta gueule.
Whatever. Oh, Chantal.
Maybe that's why he bullied us. He knew he sucked and he was protected. I don't know.
Oh, he bullied you. I heard differently about the bullying situations.
Anyway, they made fun of my weight. I used to get sick on the bus a lot. Remember I told you guys?
Never heard that before. But if you didn't go on the bus and didn't like going on the bus, then you got sick very little.
One time I got sick.
Yeah. Was it from throwing a fish head on the ground by any chance? No.
It really peeved him off. And he just like doubled down on being mean.
So that's where you learned it from.
Like, sorry, what do you want me to do?
Not be mean. Not puke. I don't know. But I heard Cornwall's very tiny. Like,
Looking back on it,
do you have to go far to the school? I can't imagine you having to go very far. I say you could have walked it.
because he never had anyone take it. Like, he was in an older grade, but like I never saw him with any family.
Oh, stop. Not one of these stories again.
And I heard his dad was an alcoholic.
Oh, man. Oh, no.
And was abusive towards him. And I mean, I did see the cops a lot at his home. He lived on the same area. Oh my gosh, this one guy. I swear, father of the year. He walked his kids. I went to the same bus stop for years and years. He walked his 6 kids. He had 6 kids. To the bus stop every year, every day.
Every year. They only went to school once a year. And they went walking with their father like waddling ducks down to the school once a year.
That guy from TMZ, something Lopez.
Can I ask you, Foodie, was it the first day of the year or was it the last day of the year? Because if they went in the first day of the year with all their new books and everything, that'd be one thing. But if they went in the last day of the year, they would have went in for the party and the breaking up of school day.
This chicken is too stringy because it's like shredded.
That's what happens when you make chicken stew and you cook the chicken in the carcass in the water. If it's not stringy, it's not cooked. My eyes is weird.
Homemade broth. Every day, every year. His wife never, ever, ever took the kids to the bus stop.
Excuse me.
I mean, I used to see her take the kids to the park.
Hiccups now.
She was mobile. So all I can assume is that he was super sweet and let her sleep in every morning.
Or maybe she had to go to work.
I'll get the kids ready and you walk them to the bus stop.
Honey, I'm getting ready for
I
work.
know.
Will you take over the kids today? Thanks, hon.
I'd imagine with 6 kids you have to take turns. I don't know, man.
I had 5.
Anyway. Well, I guess that's it. That was my homemade meal. And it was very delicious.
And my biscuits.
You like cream crackers, but vegetable flavor?
No. I like cream cracker
Saudi.
flavour.
Made in Saudi Arabia. 77 calories. All right. Well,
So that's it, Poodles.
thank you for having dinner with me. It means a lot. And I'll talk to you guys later.
Thanks
Bye.
for eating my biscuits. Hi, Cement Shoes. I was just finishing up, son. I hope you're okay. Yeah, I just come on for a few minutes because our good old Foodles was eating biscuits that I was talking about this morning. I didn't even think I could get them in Kuwait, but apparently she got them. And I wasn't even talking to her about them. I was talking to another channel creator about them. But Foodles has been eating them now. If you ever have a dicky tummy, they're ginger biscuits, but they're a coffee biscuit. They're just perfect size to dip in the coffee or in your tea. I don't drink tea anyway, so I don't dip nothing in my tea. But I do find them very good for side effects from medication. I keep missing your lives. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. When you can see me, you can see me. That's the main thing. Um, I'll be coming on tomorrow and doing a few readings. Not sure what time. I'm hoping to get them done early, and then I have chats about other stuff later on in the live. Break off and have chats about different things. So if you want to come back, maybe in the morning, maybe around 11. Yeah, it's always fun when we all have the cards done, and I haven't done them in ages. Now, having said that, as I said, my eye is a little bit wonky. I was in Dublin the other day for tests and stuff, and one of my blood vessels behind my eye, my right eye, burst. Well, leaked. So I have to get it looked at. So I'm trying to ring the hospital today to get in to see the eye and ear doctor, but no, couldn't do it. I never turn down a reading. No, you don't. You do not. Yeah, no, I'll do that for you tomorrow. Um, even if you're not around, I'll tell you what. Even if you're not around tomorrow, when I'm doing the readings, I'll do a reading for you, and it will be in the live when you go to watch it on a replay or something, if that's all right. But I'll do it, and I'll put it up. Oh, it's so hard to read these. Hope they take care of that for you. Oh, they did. Yes, it happened to my left eye last year. It's because of the illnesses I have. It kind of the blood cells think the white blood cells think that the good cells in my veins are bad infected cells, so they try to kill them. So the white blood cells are actually just, they go crazy in my body and they start eating away at my veins and tissue. So last year, my left eye, so I had to go in and get it all cleaned up behind my eyeball, which was fine. Then I could see through it. But they told me it was going to happen to the right, and it has happened to the right. So I'm just trying to get in contact with my doctor's secretary. So um I had a scratch. I had a scratched cornea. Oh my god, it's so sore. Oh my god, that is so sore. Do you see how my reading is so bad? I can't see it at all. Um, yeah, and do you know, it's the smallest little thing that will do that to you. I know someone who had it done, and it was a hair. A hair got into the eyeball and cut the cornea. Well, at least you got it sorted, and I'm very glad to hear that. And I hope it doesn't happen to you again. All right, so Cement Shoes, thanks for hopping on and chatting with me. And I shall see you tomorrow, and I shall see everyone else tomorrow, hopefully. Readings tomorrow, maybe a bit of makeup haul. I've so much makeup and skincare that I have to go through that I said I'd do a haul on, and I want to do that tomorrow as well. So we don't know about Foodie Beauty. It was over 10 years ago, thankfully. Well, thank God it hasn't come back and annoyed you. And you know where else you can cut that's really so painful? It's just the little corner on the outside of your eyelid, say, where the eyelid and the bottom, where the top and bottom just meet. Oh, if that gets split at all, oh, it's so sore. Oh my God, it's so sore. So that's it from me, and talk to you in the morning around 11. No, it'll probably be way too early over there for you to have a chat. I'd say it'd be about 7 o'clock or something, 6 or 7. So hop on after, and sure we can talk. When you send a message, I'll answer you and see how you get on with the cards I pulled for you. Alright, so good night there, and chat to you all soon. Bye, Smenchers.